Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 11th of February up to the 17th of February, and this is for you coming from Scorpio. Let's start with Let's start with the 11th, which is a Sunday, and that's an extremely difficult day for you. Morning, noon, evening, and night. Why? Because the alignment of planets shows that in the morning and afternoon period, whatever can go wrong emotionally or in any other way, even financially, can go very wrong. And accidents can also take place. So whoever you are with, wherever you are, on the morning and afternoon period, and even if a bit of the early evening period, tell yourself that it could be you who makes everything go bad. It could be you who brings about difficulties. And if it happens to be somebody else, then just stay calm and try to get the position back on the rails. Evening and nightfall period also remains very bad. And so evening, nightfall, when you are going to socialize, or when you are going to be with the people of your family or whoever you are with, things can be stretched to breaking point. Enough pressure throughout the whole day, don't worsen it while it's the evening nightfall period. Wherever you are, drive carefully, don't drink too much. Be a person who reminds himself or herself that things can go very wrong in the evening nightfall session. So control the urge for violence, control the urge for taking risks. The 12th, which is a Monday, improves a lot in the morning and afternoon period and produces plenty of opportunities on Monday. It's a working day, or whether in business or in job. And you will do well, and you will be able to show your bosses or your business partners or the people you do business with how you can perform in a very good way. These planets in the morning, afternoon talk about expansion of business, talk about the possibility of doing extremely well in terms of progress. Evening, nightfall period, not so good. You can be let down, you can be cheated, you can be played out, you can be disappointed by others. So the company you keep, be very careful. Don't mix with people who have very bad habits like drinking too much or other things. Otherwise, you're going to be in a position where you might be also considered like them. Be choosy of the company. If you don't have to be out, you better to just go back home early after work or after business. Drive carefully. Some dangers of an accident are also there. Let's move to the 13th, which is a Tuesday for you coming from Scorpio, a very lucky day, and the ending of the day is going to be very good as well. Morning, afternoon, very fast planets are seen, and these fast planets give you plenty of opportunities that come very quickly. Be alert, and you'll be able to capitalize on something very good in your place of work or in business. And if you're chasing for a romance, it's a perfect morning, afternoon to try your luck. You're going to get some very quick, good results. So an exciting morning, afternoon period where you can get plenty of advantage. Evening, nightfall also remains good. The planets slow down a bit, and so when they slow down, they tend to work for you more in the long-term basis. So you can meet very good contacts in the long term, whether to do with your job, whether to do with your business, or whether in romance or family areas. The long-term bonding can be pretty good. The 14th Wednesday for you starts very well and is going to end even better. You've got 24 hours of progress, starting with very fast planets in the morning, afternoon period that give you a lot of common sense and marketing skills and communication skills. They allow you to show your expertise in every area. So communicate and send emails and talk to people, and you'll be able to decide for them what they should do and therefore capitalize for yourself in the business or job area. Evening area and nightfall area becomes even better in the sense that one of your major planets is also there, who brings very good luck for you. So if you're out hunting for a romance, it's a perfect time. Make your communication earlier part of the day, meet in the later part of the evening, and you're going to get very far. And also in the evening nightfall session, you're going to meet very important people, and the chances of just getting a lot of advantage and good news will happen. Let's go to the 15th, which is a Thursday, and that doesn't start very well for you and won't end too well for you either. Morning, afternoon, be careful. The planets who create differences between you and other people, these planets like to put a wedge in between you and the people you work with or do business with or you have a romance with or that you are married with. And so these people, these planets can bring all kinds of headaches for you in all these departments of life. Tell yourself that things can go very wrong at your place of work. You have to meet your commitments, you have to focus and concentrate. A small mistake, whether in business or job, becomes a very big one. And be very careful how you deal with the people who are dear to you and close to you, even friends, because a breakup of some kind is also can be seen. Evening nightfall period, you get very arrogant, very defensive, and a person who likes to show off and wants to take control and take charge. Well, don't do that, because the planet who makes you do all that is not really to your favor. This planet makes you do it so that you cause problems for others and others cause problems for you. And so it's a troublemaker. So do the opposite of this evening of 15th Thursday. Try to be appreciative, be supportive, and be the person who wants teamwork rather than wants to be standing out like a sore thumb. Let's go to the 16th Friday, and that's now for you coming from Scorpio an extremely bad day as well. Accidents are possible, difficulties of all kinds are seen, disappointments come one after another. You cannot depend on anybody else, they just will let you down. And so on this Friday, you have to be careful that at your place of work, you will be hard pressed to get things done because support won't come. So concentrate and focus and get your commitments done. And also in business, be careful. You can be cheated or played out or let down. Things happening behind your back you need to look at. Things are not so straightforward. And in business, you can definitely lose ground very heavily in the morning-afternoon period. Now, as if that's not enough, the evening nightfall becomes even worse. And there's a tendency to have a breakup or a separation of minds, a separation of just wanting to be together, a separation of not wanting to help each other anymore. All that is seen in the evening nightfall period. It can lead to plenty of sorrow and a lot of unhappiness. So you don't be the contributor, otherwise you're going to be very regretful later on. You have to be the opposite in the evening nightfall section. It's you who is listening to me. So do the opposite and be appreciative, be supportive, be kind, have only nice words for the people you are with. That way you will trick these planets, you will fool them, and they'll leave you alone. And you'll be able to therefore be very lucky in whatever you do. Okay? But I consider the evening nightfall period of 16th Friday very difficult for you. The 17th, which is a Saturday, now that starts very well and it's going to end pretty well as well. And so morning, afternoon, it's a Saturday. If you're working, you will do well at your place of work. If you're conducting business, you will become very lucky. So maybe it's worthwhile, even if it's a Saturday, to open the avenues of communication for business contacts at least. And on the 17th, long-term planets are seen. And so these long-term planets help you to forge long-term good contacts. And if you're looking for a romance, don't be too much in a hurry. Take your time. These long-term planets move slow. You cannot move faster than them. You'll be ahead of them and you'll be in no man's land. You'll come back empty-handed. So pace, P-A-C-E, pace yourself. Go hour by hour and things will develop for you very nicely on this Saturday morning, afternoon. Evening and nightfall, there's a planet that makes you very possessive or dominating or stubborn. And this planet is not against you, but it tends to do these things, so don't allow this planet to do that. And make sure that whatever you do, you are always able to share it with others. It's a planet that makes you want to grow in all areas and can be quite boastful as well. Well, it's a Saturday, it's an enjoyable evening nightfall session. You can meet very important people for sure, but try to remain humble. And that's the week for you. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I will talk to you about all areas of your life for your next 5, 6, 7 or 8 years. And during this 90 minutes, I will be basing it on your date of birth and your time of birth and looking at your palms and also face reading you while we Skype. So go to Facebook, leave me a message, go to Skype as well, leave me a message or email me, and let's get down to getting a date for your next 6, 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life. Until then, thank you and good luck.